Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to talk to you about how to balance your personal life, with your work commitments, and having some quality time with the family, and also train. Because I train for triathlon, it is a little bit overwhelming to trying to figure out how your daily schedule together with dedicate some quality time for entertainment with your family, your kids. So sometimes it gets a little bit complicated. So just would like to share my insights that I have so far, and I hope you can enjoy the content of this video. So my tip number one would be have an honest conversation with your spouse and also your kids, to be honest, because for me, sports is a very important part of my life. It gives me a sense of accomplishment whenever I can stick up to with my weekly or even monthly routine. It is great for my mental health because whenever I'm out for a run or cycling, I really am focused on whatever activity I have to do. It is important for you to really try to figure out how your mentality goes in other aspects of your life. And I think for me, sports are a big part of this moment that I can have for myself. It's very important for you to talk with your family about it, making sure how important it is, and open a discussion how you can make that happen. So going forward, the second tip would be once you have that conversation with the family, you have clear objective and some boundaries as well. What's regards to time wise, how many times on the week you're gonna train. Try to make up some quality time with them. So that could be something pretty simple. Let's say, okay, you have all this time for training, so we can enjoy our time as a whole family. We can do something together. Go out for a walk, have some ice cream, go to the cinema, and watch a movie together, even at home. So really put the whole family into the discussion about what we can do together to make our time together really high quality. Number three would be you have to learn how to say no. And the reason behind this is that it's gonna be loads of people out there who really want to get your time, and and it's not in a bad way. They want your time to just spend some quality time together as well. you know I mean, friends and colleagues from work, so they might be wanting just to spend an hour talking, go to a pub or go to the restaurant. And sometimes, a lot of the times actually, without even you noticing, you have commitments for all weekends for months to come. So you have to prioritize. Either you have like a very busy social life, or you have quality time with your family, or you have time for your training. You can't have all of them, but I'd say that you can have at least some of them together. So just be conscious about the times that you go out to get together with your friends. They probably fill a lot of your weekends, which you could probably focus as well with your family and with your training. And tip number four is, of course, you need to be flexible. So there's no way, ideally, of course, you need a schedule. You need an overall idea how your month is gonna go. But still, things come your way that they are unexpected. So it's a very good idea to have an open mindset and just try to adapt to whatever comes. Sometimes there's some commitments with friends that you can't miss. For those, absolutely, like just go. I can absolutely. I know that you're gonna have a good time, and friends are very important, especially for me that I live abroad, so my family is not close. So friends are part almost of your family. So you depend on them for a lot of things, and we know how much they are important. And sometimes, of course, you need to just meet your friend instead of, for instance, go out for a training. The thing here is don't beat yourself too much because you need to adapt to a certain circumstance. Tip number 5, it's not exactly for everyone, but it's related to work. So if your training is gets to a certain point, like mine, that I have to train at least 1.5 hours to 3 hours a day. If you have a full-time job like I do, this might get in the way of your work. Like, not in the way of your work, but you need to. So for instance, in my lunchtime, I have to go out for a swim, and that takes me at least 1.5 hours. And most jobs, a lot of the employers wouldn't be that okay with that. But the thing is, I believe that in most cases, if you are open to your employer and explain, this is part of me, it's very important. So would it be okay for you to just allow me to be 1.5 hours during lunchtime to go out for a swim every Tuesdays and Thursday, and really make sure that both of you are in a common place. Because if the company is not that open-minded in that sense and allows you to take your lunchtime to do their exercise, like you get to a point that you need to decide, how, if you're a consultant, you might ask to be in another project or being, well, there are several cases that could apply to you. Even if sports is very important for you, just seek out another job that gives you that flexibility. And there you have it. So these are my 5 tips on how you can navigate a little bit between those, personal life, work, and training. They are not very complicated, neither are exhaustive. So of course there are several other tips out there that would comprehend a lot of other aspects of these 3 topics, 3 areas. But I found that these 5 would be very much what were very important for me when I got to this point of my sports life. So I hope you had enjoyed this video. I hope it had really contributed to someone out there who also is married or or is in a relationship, have kids like I do, and is working full time. So if you related to that, so please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next video.